So Godzilla cross Kong. Why'd you let me go? Godzilla cross Kong, the New Empire drops a trailer, which I think I mentioned this. I think I might have mentioned it to a friend of mine. Of course, Warner Brothers and Legendary drop their Godzilla trailer when -1 is out in theaters. That's just smart marketing. Everybody's on that Godzilla high right now.
So I tried to drop that Thor Lego set right around the time that whatever. Right around the time that the first trailer for the first trailer for Love and Thunder came out, and I had the that set, and I was like, ooh.
So you
didn't work at all for us.
So what did you think of the trailer? I personally loved
it. That guy who was in Eternals is in it again.
Yeah, he was in
the
last
Godzilla
one.
versus Kong.
Yeah. Oh, and we need to watch.
What's his name?
We need to watch the Monarch show because that's
Yes.
also going on right now too. So Godzilla
Kurt Russell is a
over.
goddamn national. You know what I watched the other
And
day?
his son is the younger version of him. It's genius.
You know what I watched the other day? The Thing. John Carpenter's.
The Thing.
When was the last time you watched that?
It's kind of crazy that they focused on the Rock guy for a movie, right?
What?
The Thing. Of all the Fantastic Four, why did they pick Ben Grimm, you know?
When was the last time you watched that movie?
Oh, why? It's been. We're not talking about The Thing. We're talking about the new
The
Empire.
movie starts off, and this poor dog is...
Tyler. Jeez.
I think it looks pretty good. I don't understand what the plot could possibly fucking be about.
It's just a bigger ape.
Great, sure, cool.
Okay.
Bigger monsters. I don't know why Godzilla's pink, but it doesn't bother me.
No, well, they made him woke. That's what happened.
Has anybody been saying that?
Oh, I'm sure there are. I mean, no.
I can just see. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like, what the hell's with the pink? Godzilla's blue like a boy.
It's like we talked about in the -1 episode where we said that this is what makes Godzilla. This character's been around so long. This is why these two things can exist. Where yes, we can get the traditional Japanese monster movie, and we can get the superhero American version, and both.
Why is he running?
Well, so first of all, let's just take a moment and appreciate that silliness. Like, no other of all the freaking universes, cinematic universes in the world, how did the legendary MonsterVerse manage to say, have the longevity of the MCU? It hasn't been in a studio for 10 years. It hasn't been a thing for 10 years. But they continue to make content. It's got its own spin-off show. It's got this movie and then another movie planned. Because the next movie was going to be Son of Kong, which I guarantee they're setting up in this movie. It's crazy that universe is still going.
I'm surprised they didn't put that trailer. Did it just drop?
It dropped. I think they waited to see how well Godzilla -1's box office was.
Was it not dropped by Sunday?
I think they didn't put it out until Monday.
Okay. Because I was going to say, why the fuck didn't you put it in front of
They put up posters for it. Like here's the little character posters, and they posted it on social media. But they didn't deep throat a Coke bottle over there. Goodness. But I liked it is because, again, it is a little weird because I am not someone that could be like, wow, we're going to go from this to this. But it is kind of be like, again, kind of interesting to go from -1 to this. But again, I don't think it's going to deter my feelings for it. I think I'm still going to enjoy it.
I'm gonna love it for what it is. The Godzilla
running together. Like what is that?
Godzilla versus Kong
That
was awesome. It was super cool.
Remember we were like, "Hey, Hollow Earth conspiracy theory." Remember we complained about that.
I didn't really care about the plot so much. I mean, I don't even really remember what it was because it was big monsters fighting each other, which was cool. But like you said, the thing about the Japanese produced Godzillas and why they're so successful is because they focus on the human story.
And
so I can go and watch Godzilla -1 and be entertained by that and really like that movie because it's more about the human
and it's what
element
we said.
than anything with a big monster. And then I can come back to the States and watch Godzilla cross Kong New Empire and be
watch
like,
them
yeah,
run together. Like,
give me a
somebody,
fucking.
Somebody posted a meme with
Give me big monsters fighting each other with no humans. Or
with the
whatever.
gif of Godzilla and King Kong. He's not king yet.
Just
but
doing it.
with Kong running together, and then they quote tweeted it and put Sylvester Stallone and Carl Weathers in fucking Rocky. And you know what? I love it. I love it.
So that'll be
like
fun.
we've talked about, like on our other show, Tinfoil Radio, we joked about like
The Hollow
we
Earth.
we laugh about it because it's like we should be like awarding conspiracy theories, and then I think in that same review we're like it's also a fucking silly movie. What are we talking about?
Yeah, I mean, I suppose
I
the
love
kind
that,
of person.
But you're right. I love that movie for what it is.
I suppose the kind of person who would find
Commit to the stupid.
the deep rabbit hole about the Hollow Earth conspiracy and believe it would also believe that a movie that takes place in a Hollow Earth was real, I suppose.
Do you think that Kong is going to be called King Kong by the end of this movie?
I don't fucking know.
He's going to defeat the bigger guy.
He is King whatever.
They never recall. They've only called him Kong.
Great.
They've only
See, I'm not even into it that much. I just want to watch big monsters fighting each other. That's awesome.
He still got his axe from the last movie.
Speaking
Again,
of...
how is this universe keeping up? Like, how is this, of all the universes, the one that's stuck?
Off panel, off topic with Jake and Tyler.